Well, how about that? Are you a cowboy?
I would say we we're a family of hard workers. You know, my dad, he's 81 now, and I can't keep up with him. You know, he's really a worker, and he really impressed that upon me at a young age. And I've been a hard worker all my life, and Caleb saw that example through me and my dad, and he's followed right along. You know, when it comes to boxing, I just don't see anyone outworking him. You know, he's very thorough in every area of his preparation.
You know how to shoot that cowboy gun? Let me see you.
Yeah, just getting into some training. About a little over halfway through camp now. Got about 3.5 weeks left. Camp's been going smooth. This has honestly been one of the smoothest camps I've ever had. So, but it's not over yet.
Stephen Breadman Edwards, head trainer at Caleb Plant. Every gym session that we've done has been like, I don't think I've ever seen a fighter that I've been like that with. Maybe one kid back at home. But other than that, I don't know if I've ever had a fighter that every single workout has been completely just excellent. Like, it's never been like a day where I walked away from the gym like, man, we didn't get anything done. And that's kind of rare because, you know, you work with somebody throughout a whole camp. Camp is over 2 months. You know, you're bound to have a bad day, but we've never had one.
Seeing Caleb become a two-time world champion is everything. You know, you dream of becoming a world champion when you get into this sport, and you achieve that, and then, you know, sometimes things might not go your way, and your number one thought is, we need to get it back. And it's just been a nonstop journey towards becoming a world champion for the second time.
Everybody wants to be a world champion when they start out boxing. Everybody wants to hear the words "and the new." We all in this business to make money and to attain the high status of accomplishments. And I think Trevor is a good fighter, but he, you know, he hasn't stepped up. You know, this is his first step up fight, and he's 31 years old and he's 28 fights deep. So the fact that Caleb took much tougher fights at a much earlier part of his career just shows me he's the more confident fighter. You know, he's the more confident fighter in his ability. So I think that that's a big strength. And Caleb has been in there tough. As good as Trevor is, and I respect him, he's kind of like a prospect almost. He just started fighting 10 rounders a couple of fights ago. So I think that that's Caleb's biggest advantage in the fight.
Man, two-time world champ sounds, you know, amazing. Very few fighters who ever lace up a pair of gloves get to do that even once. And so to be, you know, a two-time champion, you know, in the sport of boxing, that would mean a lot to me. You know, I love the sport. It's done amazing things for me. You know, I've dedicated my whole life to it, and to reap the rewards from that, you know, it's gonna feel good.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you're back. How are we feeling coming into this return of the ring, Caleb?
Man, feeling good. It's been a little, you know, minute since I've been in the ring, but, you know, I've been using my time real wisely. Like I said, the press conference, and coming into camp, this is the best that I've ever looked, whether it be conditioning wise, you know, strength wise, sparring wise. So me and the team, we really been putting in a lot of hard work. And yeah, I'm excited to be back, and really just focusing on the things I can control, and that's, you know, my preparation, whether it be in the gym, strength conditioning, physical therapy, you know, whatever recovery, you know, modalities that I use, keeping my weight in check. So, you know, like most people would, when you focus on the things you can control and have a good attitude about it, you know, it is going to take you much further. And, you know, like I said, I'm excited because this is really the best Caleb Plant that I feel like you guys are going to see yet. So.
Found his rhythm.
You got me on time? Good work. You know, on the back half of camp now, it's been good. So I can't wait for the 14th. I'm gonna get you.
Hurry, That's the hiding place.
Yeah, it means a lot, you know, for my dad to constantly be in the gym with me, for Doretta to constantly be in the boxing gym with us. And, you know, obviously Jordan's in the gym with me all the time. She's bringing Charlie with her. And so just to have that family atmosphere for us, you know, it works really well. And like I said, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. Training for me is like, it's a getaway. You know, I get to disconnect from the real world for a little bit and go to a place where, you know, I've been dreaming about things since I was a little kid. And, you know, I can put everything else on the back burner for a little bit and just, you know, being there with myself, my thoughts, and just put some of those stressors away for a while and be able to just focus on something that I love. So, you know, for me, it's like, why wouldn't I be in the gym? Why wouldn't I want to train? Why wouldn't I want to do something with the people that I love most? So.
Yeah, Jacob Stitch Duran, the cut man for Caleb Plant. And, you know, I was just talking to Caleb as I was wrapping his hands. I was talking to Richie about the sacrifices that they've made to get here, you know, from kickboxing to making financial sacrifices, all the sacrifices to coming up to this level. But what got him here was his discipline and his hard work and his ethics and, you know, just doing the right things.
We really spent a lot of time, you know, we've been training over a year and not training hard for like a fight, but just really working on his skill set, trying to add some new dimensions to what he was already doing and just trying to make him a more complete, more well-rounded fighter. And I'm very pleased with the results. It's been showing up in camp, showing up in sparring. So yeah, we're 100% ready.
I'm Jordan Plant, I'm Caleb's wife, and we've been together for 8 years. Yeah, so being a boxing wife, I think you have to have a lot thicker skin because obviously it's a combat sport. And when you're seeing him get hit and you're seeing him fight, luckily he doesn't get hit too much, but you know, it happens, obviously. And I just tell myself, you know, he's been doing this since he was 9 years old. He signed up for this, he loves it, it's his passion. And knowing those things, that he's living his dream, that's what lets me know he's all right.
For me, I love boxing, you know, I love training, I love the grind. It's something that I enjoy doing, and you know, I have my family and friends in there with me too, so it's also a way for us to connect and, you know, something that we get to bond over, so.
Of course, when you first start camp, everybody's kind of feeling their way along, especially some of your sparring partners. You know, we have been sparring for, you know, some time now. All summer we've been sparring, so it wasn't really a warm up for us when camp started. We really didn't have to shake off any cobwebs or, you know, get adjusted to anything like that. But you know, as camp goes along, it gets more and more for real.
Yeah, I'm Gerald, Caleb's best friend. Known each other since about 6 years, 7 years, somewhere around there. His performance right now is great during camp. You know, it's nice to see and be aware of what we're working on during each round. You know, some rounds we may be pulling punches and working on some defense. Other rounds we may be working on the inside. Other rounds we're swinging big shots, setting people up. For good shots. So it's nice just to see the overall game come together. In each round what we're working on to put on a great performance on fight night.
So this is our third training camp with Charlie, and this one has been the funnest because she's actually walking and talking this camp. She's watching Caleb spar. There's a kind of viral video where she's cheering for Caleb and acting all shocked. She'll give the sparring partners knuckles. She loves talking to everyone in the gym, and I think it definitely gives an added motivation to Caleb because he'll be in the middle of sparring and she'll go, "Go daddy," or she'll say, "Nice body shot," and she'll clap for him. So it's been really cool to see their dynamic, and he's a great father.
Eso.
Good right hand. Way to think fast, CP. My man. Looking good, CP.
Feita. That's all.
You speaking Spanish now, huh? It's all right.
That's all.
That's all. Again. Ahí. No stress. Come on, Cuba.
And it's I'm kind of glad that the fight got scratched because now he's on the Canelo card, which is a bigger platform for Caleb. He already has a name, but it's only going to elevate him a lot more, especially with the raza. And what happened up in a couple of weeks ago, when the Chicanos covered his back. I think he became one of the Chicano favorites, so I expect a victory, and I expect him to reach stardom a lot quicker now after this fight.
It's a great card. This is a bad blood fight. It's two guys that don't really like each other. Trevor's a big puncher, so I think he's definitely going to try to come and knock Caleb out. But whatever he can do to us, we could do to him. So we're going to try to knock him out too. So the same thing he wants to do to us. I don't believe he's the puncher in the fight. So we're gonna find out. But I expect a knockout in the fight.
And we're 110% coming to win. So it's gonna be an exciting fight. I know Caleb's got a lot of fans out there, and they're gonna be really happy with what they see.
And just to speak to those who support me, who back me in my career. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. The support means a lot. And, stay tuned. September 14th, it's going down.